see if I can find another one besides the checkpoint. Surprised there's not anything else going on in New York City. This is we're praying. Let's try that one. That's not cool, talking about the final solution there. It's definitely uncool.
Just got a lot more annoying. So I was sending gifts over to Yuffie about stuff. I wonder if what I sent over was the heavy from Team Fortress 2. And I was like looking over there, I'm like, I could cosplay that guy. I could do the voice too, the entire time. Sorry, random thing, but I thought it was interesting. I would share. happens, guy. I make little babies cry. Oh my god, I could totally do it. Holy shit. I'd have to shave though.
Not every Jew is actually our brothers. They're actually close to us. Not every Jew is a Zionist. Not every Zionist. Oh, we're talking. No, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Do you want to talk? Not every Jew is a Zionist, and not every Zionist is Jew. There's Jews all over the world that stand with Palestine. Those are the real Jews of Israel. So today, the Israelis are displacing anyone that's Palestinian. So Palestine, I see you. You could be Jewish, Christian, or Muslim. The flag of Palestine is what they're displacing.
So what do you think's going to come about all this? Like, what's going to happen?
I don't think
They're
there's
going to
anything
kill
here.
people. Yes. What's going to happen?
I'm so glad
Oh
we
my
had
god, I
this
can do his
time
voice a little too well. It's starting to
together.
freak myself out. I'm like hearing in my head, no, you can do most of it pretty well.
They're still displacing the people in the West Bank. The West Bank's their silent war because there's no Hamas there that they could use.
They're going to separate you from life.
We have to get rid of the people.
You mean that's how they're going to free Palestine? That's what I'm worried about, yeah.
The West Bank has no weapons and no Hamas to fight back. That's why you don't.
West Bank has no Hamas to fight back. I'm not too sure about that.
Yeah, I'd like to hear
It's a
different
lot more
people.
to it.
Yeah, I'd love to hear, both sides and hear different people's perspectives, and that's why I'm out here to kind of document what's going on. And
100%.
where are you originally from Palestine?
Yes, sir. Yeah, we lived there for. I myself lived there for 4.5 years.
Gotcha. You live here now?
Yeah, but I was born and raised here. I lived over there.
Is the Tampa Bay area a big Palestinian community?
Yes, sir.
It's one of the biggest in the country. That's what I'm hearing.
Tampa, Chicago, especially from the university, just the city of Tampa in general has a lot of Palestinians from all religions. You see a lot of Christian Palestinians and Muslims especially. They have a strong community out here, and you see how it is. I think what these people are outraged by is the media coverage. The media lies, the media is all controlled by Zionists. The media is lying about everything. They're sitting there saying,
So what are they
But isn't you claiming Zionism? Picking a side?
every year. What you see and everything that's going on has happened literally, the bombardment has happened for the past 20 years. This is the first time that Hamas has fought back and left Gaza and fought back. So if you poke a beehive for 75 years, what do you expect to happen? You poke and poke and poke and poke and poke and poke, and then when it retaliates, you gotta understand. You want to scream for the world to pray for you. What about you guys haven't prayed for Palestinians in the past 75 years? So it's not even about support at this point. It's definitely about we're outraged about the support going on, but also they use lies for sympathy. So you'll see there's 3 reports that are big lies that they're adding to it. So 40 beheaded babies. Israel themselves said those were false claims. Beheaded babies, women being raped, and then what's it called when they kill the body? Decapitating and nas, like when they take off. What's the word called when they take off the skinning? Take off their arms and legs. Decapitation.
Yeah, decapitation.
Mutilate. Sorry, that's the word. That's the 3 slogans that they go by just to gain sympathy. So, babies being killed, anyone would cry over that, but that wasn't true. Those are all false allegations.
Prove
From
it.
the 40 beheaded babies to the women getting raped, they're all lies just to get people to side with Israel. So it's all Israeli propaganda.
Those Israeli women are aiming for it.
United States government.
What the hell are you talking about?
That's a tough situation because our American tax money goes to this genocide. So when you see you can aim at the street right in front of you, how we have fucked up streets, we have Flint, Michigan. I could tell you 100 different ways where we can use the money here, but we're using it to support a genocide. America is Israel's puppet. Joe Biden, Donald Trump, Richard Nixon, you name it, they're all Israeli puppets.
Richard Nixon?
And, okay, here's another. Joe Biden. Wait, I'm reading his comments right now, so I'm seeing with the festival. So watch out. Let me get close to the mic. Let me get close to the mic. So with the festival, they displaced the people on that land and put them in a concentration camp. So 10-15 miles away from that concentration camp, they're throwing a huge festival all on drugs, on partying on lands that they massacred and other people's forefathers. So if you you could act like that happened here in America, and we call that freedom over here, baby. So for anyone calling that terrorism, you guys are easily manipulated and brainwashed by the media. You need to look at both sides.
Wait, hold hold on.
story, and then you
Hold
can look,
on.
you could-
Hold on.
You can see for yourself.
Hold on. Did you just
who's,
admit that they went and killed
who's
those
the
people?
oppressor and who's the
And that
oppressed?
it was okay because
There's
it
one
was
country controlling
stolen land?
another,
Is
and
that what
that's-
you
and
just
then-
said? Hey,
it's
Dama.
simple as that. There's a country controlling other people.
Or Robert, or
If you
whoever
stand by
you're
that,
going by
you're
today.
sick and you need to reevaluate. Just a lot of things you
Hold
got
on.
going
Wait a
The
minute.
next say, if you're not careful, the media will have you believe in the oppressors of the oppressed and the oppressed of the oppressors. So be careful the news channels you look at.
You know, I don't care what side you're on, but when you're like, oh no, they all deserve to
That's another good
die.
example.
You're like,
Fox News actually also reported the 40 beheaded babies, and for them to do that without having any,
I mean, there was a video, but
confirmation on that,
Diane.
and then a week later to deny that and say that they were sorry. You know, you could see how
did
much
Fox
hurt that
deny
caused
that? I didn't
people
see them
already.
deny it.
You know how deep that could go, because there's a lot of people that are still misinformed.
Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time, guys.
Be careful out here, buddy.
Thank you.
So they're just going to ignore that these are the same BLM chants and everything else, right? Like, that's not. But as long, you know, I learned something today, though, that I never knew. If a bunch of pot smoking hippies are on your land, apparently, and that land is once stolen, apparently it's okay to massacre them.
Amongst one another, I
had no idea about that, but I guess that's a thing. No, it's okay. You know, they were smoking that marijuana, so they deserve to die. I didn't know that was a predecessor for death. You stoners out there better be careful.
Talking a few, I mean, it seems like they have a lot of gripes towards the media.
I would say everybody has a gripe towards the media these days.
The media portrays things.
Yes, most people have an issue with the way the media portrays things. The media is a bunch of lying scumbags. But again, like, I can understand someone being out there being like, hey, I don't support either side. Here's why, yada, yada, yada. Okay, that's fair. I get that. I very much do get that. I understand. But I'm also not going to ignore the years of people who are in the Muslim society being like, hey, we should kill Americans and cut their heads off.
Supporters of Israel are out throughout Florida.
Maybe I'm weird or whatever, and I, for one, am not in the mood to get decapitated.
Looks like everyone's like kind of wrapping up. They're still doing their rally. I'm at the corner of Morgan Street and Kennedy. This is Tampa, Florida. It's starting to get dark. Out in the field, I am JLR Investigates. So let me know what you guys think. We will talk soon. Signing off. I'm gonna go get myself something to drink. Thank you for the support, and if you're new to the channel, welcome. Subscribe to my channel, like, hit the notification button.
Okay, goodbye. So long. Yes, that's that. Okay, goodbye.
I try to give you guys live coverage of what's going down.
Let's see what is going on with the good old news. Ports of Israel tanks and armored vehicles are moving fast from Ashkelon towards the border of Gaza. After taking over Times Square in New York City, pro-Palestinian protesters are reportedly marching towards the Israeli consulate. The protest is taking place after Hamas chief Khaled Michel called for a global jihad.
You're getting arrested. Don't touch the up. You're getting locked up.
Thank you very much for that footage, Grunt. You guys like me on Energize like this? Make the show feel better.
They're trying to knock the gates down. Look, they're gonna knock the gates down.
That's a bicycle barrier, you idiot.
Let it call back up. Let it call for backup.
You could just drop some pig iron on it. It wouldn't go anywhere. We do it for concerts all the time. In fact, actually, I got these really nice barriers we use for concerts where you could stand up on them, what the police should use, but they're expensive, I guess.
Oh shit.
Oh no!
Here they come. Told you they're gonna push them open. Oh shit.
Protesters are now sexually harassing that cop, grabbing his winky.
Told you they're gonna rush the gate. I told you they're gonna rush the gate. I knew it. They tried to arrest that guy. I think they did. I think they arrested him. Told you it was gonna happen. I knew it.
That's because he's an asshole, Grunt. Your loud commentary is dope. Hell yes. I will keep doing loud on the form commentary that keeps going. Thank you very much for all the wonderful people. Thank you, Mr. Relief. Thank you very much. The other people on there, which I don't have up in front of me at this moment. Oh, you bastard. I can't do it on that one. I gotta go to this other one. Thank you very much, Mike, for being the first one to up the giant $100. Thank you, Scott, for the 10. Thank you, Angie, for the 200. Thanks you, Kick Out, for the 20. Thank you, Don, for the 100. And thank you, Mr. Relief, for the 200. Let's keep it going on this wonderful, full kitted out Friday. I'm feeling a lot better. I needed that day off. For those who don't know, I do have an autoimmune disease. That's what fibromyalgia is.
Holy shit, they're moving them out now. Holy
So
shit. This is getting out of
sometimes I need to rest. I'm sorry I can't always be here, but I do need to rest sometimes and charge up my energy.
Yo, it's getting out of hand. They're
You know,
moving the
that's the
gates
stuff
out.
people forget with Kyle Rittenhouse, right? Remember, he did take off a dude's arm. Like,
Yo, this gate's gonna come down any second. I'm telling you what.
big ginger shots? Had the ammunition explosion today, one dead. What? Hornady had an ammunition explosion? Holy crap. Hornady ammunition, if you guys don't know what Hornady ammunition is, they make ammo. They also make ammo making stuff. I have a bunch of it. Probably a lot of people in this chat have a bunch of it. Apparently, fire crew called a Hornady manufacturing plant west of Grand Island. Crews fire from at least 4 fire departments were called to the manufacturing plant west of Grand Island for the explosions before 10 a.m. Friday. Fire was reported at the plant located in the 300 block of the plant. Of the city, sorry. emergency radio indicated that one man had a head injury, but was concussed with and breathing. So not as bad as it could be. Happy everybody there is okay for the most part.
I'm asking you just stand inside because I have one there. Everybody going to be copying.
I got you, but there's some couple of us out here already. Let's go. Press around here. You know that. I know.
Yes. Yes, that is right, babe. I do need a rest sometimes. I can only do so much. I wish my body was stronger, but it's not. That's why when the end comes, I'm willing to sacrifice myself to fight off the horde of zombies.
Captain saw me already. Watch your already said. Sorry. Come on, let it go. Let it go. Ignore it. Don't worry about it. We're good. Come on, let it go. Let me do my thing. I'm working too. We're both working. Hey, listen. I'm losing reception. Hold on. Stand by. I'm losing reception. Hold on. I'm moving around.
He's moving on up, moving on up.
We're all press. Right behind you, buddy. Hold on. I gotta go on the other side again.
Live on Snapchat in New York? I don't use Snapchat. Snapchat to me feels like, I don't know, like a trap. I am strong like bull. The only thing I wish was my iPad wasn't up my ass right now.
What's up, Wingnut?
Trying to
How
sit
you
in this
doing?
chair.
I wasn't bothering nobody.
Happy Global Jihad Day.
That's why. Once you record them, they want to stop you.
Jihad.
Be careful, Yuffie's very protective of me. Just FYI, everybody.
Oops.
She will slap someone in the penis.
What's the
But not
news?
like nicely. It'd be with like a cattle prod.
Let me walk to the UN.
A rocket fired from Gaza,
Okay, maybe not that.
and it was
Never mind.
intercepted
She'll
in
just punch you in the head.
northern.
How about that?
Went all the way over. Yeah, they're getting pretty good making them water pipes into missiles, I guess.
Goofy nice packs. That's true, they might.
So Jim
How about
Jordan
you
is
just,
going
you
to
know,
be the next Speaker of the
she'll
House,
punch you. The one on your
Apparently.
head.
unless something really weird happens.
I'm not saying my wife might, you know,
Cursing a guy out, but then,
killing. I mean, what?
my bridge here. I want to try to stay on this side.
So yeah, just watching the world
I
melt.
was trying to stay with the older lady, like, yeah, I'm with her.
Is that an Israeli police? The one in the main view on the main camera. I don't know. I just saw a vehicle.
Roof and ice packs. Why would you stick an ice
That's
pack
where,
up your
yeah,
ass?
that's where they're starting to fire.
Some of you are into some weird kinky crap. Just
I
saying.
don't know.
Yeah, straight up, I was like, yo, I'm with that lady. He let it go. The other guy let it go.
I don't think he's there.
I sometimes don't understand
Think
when
he
this guy
dropped
laughs
out.
at his own jokes. All I can think about is he forgets either one, he's on camera, or two, that we don't see stuff, or three, he just has nothing really to say but talk to himself.
You know if this is happening tomorrow, too? I'm not sure. I know that today was a big day.
You can turn the sound back on if you want to.
This weekend, guaranteed. Probably. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, guaranteed. They put all cops on deck tonight. You know that. They took them all. They wouldn't let them leave.
That's called figging.
Yesterday, I saw it. They've had a lot of practice over the last few years. They actually know.
And thanks to the internet and the Pain Olympics, I found that out.
Oh my God. They're laughing. They're all getting OT. Yeah. All of them are on that.
Actually, I take that back. That's actually not how I found that out. I found it out from a medieval torture book a long time ago, which probably opens up more questions than answers.
I do. I like doing that. That's my channel about, you know? That's what needs to happen. We need accountability. Yeah, look at this. We're spending so much money right now. Look at this. Yeah, I'm
Imagining look never be a sports commentator hurts my brain.
You got a channel? Or you do
I'm a filmmaker. I do like long format shit. Got going back and forth.
Explosions happening.
Yeah, do it all. Exactly. Do everything. Do every platform.
They call me the comedian. Wasn't the comedian the rapist? You don't want to be called that. Unless you're trying to tell us something.
Look at this. All these cops getting major overtime. Look at them hanging out, every single one of them. Wow.
No, sir. You don't want that title.
Well, they're gonna start kicking these gates down. We got helicopters everywhere. We got one.
Incoming explosion over there, number 4, and let's already hit.
We got another one sneaking over there. We got 3 drones in the air right now. This is nuts. Emergency service units coming in. Look at this crowd. Look at this. Oh boy, they're gonna start kicking it in. They're pushing the gates. Here we go.
Yeah, that is New York in 1 and number 2.
Area, let's go get a blunt. Let's light up a blunt right now. Shit. We need a blunt going right now. Let's burn some weed. Anybody in the area, meet up with me. I'm on 42nd and 2nd Avenue, right by Pix 11 News.
Is weed legal in New York?
By the news station. Oh, there they go. They're on the move. Where the hell are they all going?
They thought you smelled funny, so they're leaving.
Yeah, don't do it one piece, Erica. One piece.
Now it looks like they're going back towards fucking Times Square again. Oh my god. Yeah, they're heading back towards Times Square, it looks like. They just keep kicking the gates down. The NYPD cannot stop them. There's nothing they could do. There's not enough cops to stop this crowd. There's thousands. You gotta understand, there's thousands. There is no way the NYPD is stopping this. It's not happening.
Go to a Michigan feed. What Michigan feed? Well, I'm gonna need two more then for that.
Trying to get to the front line.
Police Michigan.
Oh man.
Chatty, thank you very much for $10 dues.
Chatty has just tipped $10.
At the front line now, finally made it. There we go, we're at the front. They're walking down 3rd Avenue now. 3rd Avenue and 42nd.
Thank you again, Chatty, for the wonderful $10 dues. I'm getting that bar freaking filled up quick. What do you have for the likes?
Freedom of speech, let it go.
178 likes, 339 people watching. We could do better than that, folks. Let's get that 300 up there. I believe you could do better. I don't just believe it, I know it.
Let it go, guys. Share the video, let it get out there. I don't know, I'm just giving you guys live coverage, that's all. Free press. This guy's working hard. He's working hard, this guy. Look, he's on a struggle. Oh, look at this cop right here. NYPD legal. Look at this shorty. Damn, mama. Damn, shorty.
Stop harassing that poor woman, creep.
Fuck. Damn, shorty. Holy shiznit. Let's get her face. Let's see what she looks like. Hold on, let me get her head up. Damn. NYPD legal. Look at this lady. How you doing, sweetheart? Look at them collecting overtime. Look at them. NYPD legal. These are like lawyers for the NYPD. So in case something happens, they're like lawyers.
Well, they're not like lawyers. They probably are lawyers.
Damn, she's got a fatty though. Sorry, ladies, but can't help it.
I mean, you can't help it, but you can't act like a scumbag, but whatever.
Damn, which way they going now? They're going back towards... They're going uptown. Thank you.
During Christmas, he went to his Christian neighbors and passed to them roses and passed to them gifts.
There's the audio for 4.
The American people have more in common with Imam al-Khomeini than they ever will have with the billionaire imperialists on Wall Street and on Capitol Hill. I end by quoting former Marine Mike Preisner, who
Mike
says
Tyson.
the ruling class, the billionaires who profit from human suffering, care only about expanding their wealth, controlling the world economy. Understand that their power lies only in their ability to convince us that war, oppression, and exploitation is in our interest. They understand that their wealth is dependent on their ability to convince the working class to die to control the market of another country. And convincing us to kill and die is based on their ability to make us think that we are somehow superior.
You say Mike Tyson?
And that the poor in this country have more in common with the Palestinian, Iraqi, Lebanese, and all oppressed people in the world than they will ever have with those standing with Israel.
Yeah,
Thank
but
you very much.
again, the Israelis haven't threatened to cut my head off. Like,
my brother Tariq Bazzi.
like, I get what he's saying, but at the same time, I've heard more of the Muslim Brotherhood say we should kill a bunch of the Americans. I've heard about the Israelis saying that.
Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine!
I'm looking out for number one right here, but like,
Genocide, genocide! You are causing genocide!
Genocide! Genocide! You are causing genocide!
Genocide, genocide! You are causing genocide!
Genocide! Genocide! You are causing genocide!
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Before I say anything, if I can please request from everybody to recite Surah Al-Fatiha for the more than 2,000 martyrs that have returned to their Lord as a result of the Israeli onslaught in Palestine.
everyone I've ever known who served overseas pretty much says, yeah, you're pretty much dealing with a war cult, so, you know, take that as you will. I'm like, oh, fantastic.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdu wa thana'u lillahi rabbil
Alhamdu.
alamin. Sallallahu ala sayyidina wa nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi al-muntajabin wa ala jami' al-mujahideen fi sabilillah mundu Adam ila qiyam yawm al-din. Brothers and sisters, respected scholars and elders, friends, and to quote
What about the
Malcolm X,
unrespected scholar?
we definitely will see some enemies. At the very onset of the Israeli onslaught of the Palestinian people, the office of this senile man sitting in the White House released a statement where they said,
Well, I mean, they got something right. He is senile.
Partners are closely monitoring for any domestic threats. Alhamdulillah, we're smart enough to read between the lines. And we can see that this is nothing but a tactic to dehumanize those who speak out against the corruption and the injustice so that they can legitimize and justify harassing us and violating our rights. They want to criminalize dissent. They want to criminalize any counter-narrative that goes against the hegemonic propaganda that they spew. They want to criminalize the Palestinian flag that you guys are holding. They want to criminalize our voices. They want to criminalize the very truth itself. Day by day, our God-given rights.
You know, I can't blame him for thinking the guy's senile. I mean, that is true.
Eroded. When will we stand up and fight back?
I don't know. With defeat?
It will never be stopped until we stop it ourselves. They attack the victim. And then the criminal who attacked the victim accuses the victim of attacking him. This is American justice. This is American democracy. And those of you who are familiar with it know that
Listen to the words very carefully.
Democracy is hypocrisy. These are not my words. These are words of
Fascinating.
Malcolm X
Oh, yeah, looks like it
60
gets spicy in New
years
York
ago.
City.
And they apply just as perfectly today. What does that tell you? That tells you that in this country, with this system, Personalities change, but the policies don't change. So we tell the federal
Tipster
agents
Dave
that
has
are
just tipped
watching us
$2.
that we
Thank you,
won't be
Tipster Dave, for $2 news.
because a life of persecution is better than a life of slavery to some low-life, corrupt thugs like them.
If I'm not mistaken, he said America bad.
We are those people. We are those people. الذين قال لهم الناس إن الناس قد جمعوا لكم فاخشوهم.
The hell does that mean?
Who they told us that everybody has gathered against us, so we should fear them.
I mean, if everybody gathered against you, it might mean you're the asshole. Could be wrong, but just out there.
فزادهم إيمانا وقالوا حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل. All of the fear-mongering did nothing but increase our faith, and we said that Allah is sufficient for us, and He is the best protector. And now that we're here, let us set the record straight so that each and every one of us understands what we're here for and what we're not here for. We're not here to sing and wave flags and have a good time.
Oh.
We're not here to condemn the killing of innocent civilians on both sides. We're not here to chant empty slogans, because when we say
Tipster Dave donated $2 through Super Chat. Looks spicy in NYC, starting to get dark.
We know who will free Palestine, we know how they will free Palestine, and we know from whom they will free Palestine.
He's asking everyone to die.
We're also not here to condemn Biden. We're not here to condemn Trump. We're not here to condemn Obama. Because just as Israel commits genocide under Biden's administration, they did so under Trump's administration, they did so under Obama's administration. Because we know better than to criticize the personality and to leave the system intact and to let it off the hook. We're not here to condemn Netanyahu, Ben-Gvir, or Smotrich. We are here to condemn U.S. imperialism and its genocidal,
here it is,
murderous extension that is called the State of Israel.
Again, they're coming out telling you that they're your enemy. Pretty straightforward.
And now the devils in the media will take a soundbite and they'll say, anti-America rally in Dearborn. No.
But you are anti-America. You're pretty straightforward about it.
We're anti-oppression. We're anti-colonialism. It's not that we hate the government.
Hey, boys and girls. Somebody making some happy faces or something going on. Good to see you. We're just watching the world melt.
Oh. You hear all those
Happy
claps
Jihad
that
Day.
sound
Yeah.
really lost
Welcome.
because people are confused.
I don't know.
There's people who are
Pretty
getting
funny.
concerned about this gentleman.
It's why they harass us. It's why they violate our rights. It's why they steal our taxes. It's why they deny us health care.
Yeah, this rhetoric's gonna get us all killed.
The environment. It's why they keep us forever in debt. And it's why they wage wars for the profits of corporate billionaires with the blood of the innocent human beings all across the world.
I mean, that's true too, but
I'll tell you what we are here for. We're here to mourn our shuhada.
Who?
Yeah.
And we are here unapologetically and unequivocally to defend the
$300 million
sanctity
against the convoy.
legitimacy of the steadfast, armed
They're not a collective.
resistance.
How in the world are they going to sue a group
You hear
of
the
truckers that
clapping
came
sounds
together just to
very-
protest?
I don't
That's
want to
crazy.
say one-sided, but people are confused.
And how dare these
All right, the tea water should be ready. I shall return.
prostitute politicians say the word terrorism and point condemnation of terrorism. We condemn terrorism. We condemn the U.S. sanctions that affect 1/3 of the world's population and that have killed hundreds of thousands of people, including 500,000 Iraqi children. And when Madeleine Albright, la'natullahi alayha, was asked if it was worth it, she said, yes, it was worth it. That's terrorism. We condemn the post-9/11 U.S. wars that spread across 85 countries, that displaced 38 million people, and that exterminated the lives of 4 million human beings. That is terrorism. We condemn violent Zionist militias expelling 800,000 Palestinians from their homes, destroying 530 villages and towns. Deir Yassin, when they killed 254 people, including 35 pregnant women. Yes, we will condemn
They lie, they lie, they lie. These people are so good at lying.
every single one of its neighbors and occupied their land. Yes, we condemn terrorism.
This episode will be brought to you tonight by Yogi Kava Tea. It's the stress relief blend. It eases tension, promotes relaxation, and has a slight mild hallucinogenic effect. Makes for really good sleeping, and it's pretty tasty. So, Yogi, if you want to pay me, you can just contact me at my email address, realtruthslinger@gmail.com, and we can work something out. Right?
So again, if I walked up to him and say, why is it that a lot of the Muslim Brotherhood wants to kill American people, and that when you get people from those countries in here, and you talk with them...
Whoa.
It gets really weird. So I had a guy, I was in a cab.
We're getting death to
New
Jews
York,
being
right?
chanted at UCLA.
Shut up for a minute.
In California. Isn't that wonderful?
I was in a cab with a guy in New York
Death to
who
Jews.
was from Lebanon. And he was telling me how his whole family thinks he's brainwashed because when he came to the United States, he came here thinking it was going to be a place he could make money, but that Americans were all evil and bad, and that everything they do is just terrible, and we're just going to screw everyone out of money, and nobody here is really worth half a shit, and yada, 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 right? But he said when he got here, he loved the country. And he went and told his family, like, no, I love being in America. And they told him they brainwashed you. Right? They're brainwashing you. You don't really love it. They're manipulating you into liking it. He's like, no, I'm quite happy. He was telling me that to this day his family no longer talks to him.
Going to invade Armenia. Isn't that where all the Christians are? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you want to talk about genocide, man. How come we never take in any Christian refugees? Why do we take always in the Muslims? What's all that about?
So, why not? But it was a very big eye-opener about how the rest of the world looks at us and sees us. And he was saying that, again, the rest of the Middle East and the Muslim Brotherhood do not like Americans. He says they think we're brainwashed. They think all these bad things. And he goes, they would kill you. And he says, it's really hard to say because he's like, those are my family members. Those are people I care about, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But he says, at the end of the day, when I come to a country and I'm treated like a human being and I could have running water and even making the low pay he did, he said, he had a better life here than he did over there, meant a lot to him. And that is where he called home. He called the United States his home. And he says, I don't ever want to go back. And anyways, it was just a big eye-opener that he brought up, and he talked about it, saying, like, yeah, it's very interesting. So he says, though, when you watch this stuff, he says most of the people of the Brotherhood of Muslims and stuff like that do not like Americans. We fall underneath the, we are the, I can't think of the name right now, we are the enemy, right? We are everything Allah has put out that we are bad. Sorry, T. I see you got a bunch of stuff waiting for me. Sorry, buddy. I'll put those ones up in a second. We are bad. We are horrible. Everything we're doing is terrible. All we do is manipulate the Muslims.
Yeah, Wolfie's talking a lot tonight. So welcome to anybody who's just joining us. We are watching the world melt on a Friday night. And Europe's a damn mess. New York City's popping off. And I anticipate, Chicago, I anticipate kind of like dominoes. As the evening progresses, it'll move out toward the west. But nothing major in America exactly. But Europe has been popping off a lot. Rome, Austria, they're beating protesters. Yeah, so, France does not allow protesting, so they're arresting people there. And, internet's on fire. Nobody can agree on anything, whether this is good or bad. And my take on it is it just is, right? Things are being accomplished. World history is playing out. And, we knew this was coming. We just didn't know what it was going to look like. And all the models have predicted this kind of upheaval eventually. But when you have a biblical worldview, you understand kind of what's going on here, right? And you see it for what it's worth. And unfortunately, God uses sinful men to accomplish his holy purposes sometimes. And so there's going to be bad actors on one side, but the other side is predominantly evil. And they're raised from birth to be evil. And there's a real problem over there. And unfortunately, it has to be dealt with. You can dove it all you want. You can say, well, just give peace a chance and coexist. And they've been trying that for quite some time, and it's not working out. And I think Muslims are just generally not a very peaceful people, right? And in particular, the Palestinians aren't particularly intelligent people either. Not a lot of thinking going on there. So, 67 IQ is the average IQ. 70% unemployment. And they have a 70% unemployment rate. And, 50% of the population is like under the age of 15 years old. And they send their children to these drassas. Isn't that what they call them? Yeah, drassas. Where they teach them, like, for instance, a math problem might be, if you have 4 Jews and you shoot 3 of the Jews in the head and you remove the head of the 4th Jew, how many Jews are left alive? I mean, that's the kind of questions they ask. And that's not uncommon for dictatorial regimes and authoritarian regimes, like similar to
when the victim confronted the woman.
North Korea, similar to North Korea, right? They teach their kids like that all the time. They teach that shit to them in China too. They teach them to hate us ideologically, which is why multiculturalism doesn't work worth a shit, right? When people immigrate here, they need to come here and agree that USA, best place on the planet, right? And the Constitution is awesome, so we all share an ideology. But you cannot bring in a whole bunch of Somalians and create little Somalia within your country and say, oh, isn't Somalian food so good? It's just delicious. We need more Somalians here. I don't have a problem with Somalians coming in here and bringing Somali food as long as they've been in line for 7 years and they've been vetted, right? And they don't have large tumors on their head and they're not carrying diseases, right? That's all. And they don't want to kill me. That's I don't think it's too much to ask that the people that come here not want to kill me. Wouldn't you agree? Yeah, I mean, really. No, they should love our country, and they don't. Okay. I'm going to have to go get the dog. I'll be right back. Hang on. Your mic is hot.
Yeah, everywhere else is a big gay. There you go. You're not America, you're fruity. That's all there is to it. But in all seriousness, like, you know, I stand with my American brethren. And some of you brethren are some dirty Canadians, and that's fine. We accept you too.
Who wants to come back in already?
We accept you dirty Canadian bastards.
Yeah.
Yeah, if these are Trump supporters, they very much would call it cult. Yes. 100%. That is correcto mundo.
That's good tea. Tasty tea. So yeah, be a good idea if we all agreed that America good. If you're gonna live here, let's just agree on that.
We aren't the baddies.
We're not the baddies, man. If you don't like it here, as they say, don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Or could.
You could.
Trying to find out if they're gonna tell me.
I don't know. I find what's going on in the world disturbing and exciting all at the same time. At least we're gonna get on with something. You know, it's been like a big zit waiting to pop.
I would say if you were going to start a civil war right now would probably be the best time.
And we're already in a civil war. We're in a world war.
No, I'm not saying to go do that. People would be very angry if you did that. Last thing you want to do is make people mad.
Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Anybody joining us? Yep. Hit that like and subscribe. Share for me, please.
He needs a 2-minute break. His anus is bleeding.
I need a fucking drink. You guys are gonna have to give me a 2-minute break. I'm sorry.
No, don't say so. It's gonna get me raided.
I'm about to pass out. Where the fuck is the Gatorade? Oh, there we go.
Probably in the Gatorade section. You hoser.
Sorry, I gotta get a drink. I'm dying right now. I just walked like 3 miles.
You need a drink after 3 miles? I'm out of shape and... Oh, never mind.
Wait, you wanna...
Well, if you have your hair, scan it now.
Fuck you.
Here's your item.
Let me put the phone down. Hold on a second.
All right, Tia, thank you, buddy. I'll put that one up right now. Give me a second. Oh, yeah, that guy doesn't look like he's going to come cut my head off at all, Tia. Thanks. Nothing like having his whole face covered in whatever the hell that thing is.
Come on, Spider, let's go.
Please wait. System processing. You have your hair. Please scan it.
Baklava, yeah. Balaclava. He means nothing but peaceful to me.
Please remember to take your receipt and all of your change. Thank you for shopping at CVS. Well, if you have your extra cash...
Damn, that machine took like 3 days. Take care.
Again, if I'm not going to be out there filming this entire time, why wouldn't you bring like a backpack with a bunch of shit into it and like a water bladder?
Jesus
I wish their audio was better on too, but it sucks. Royal donkey wieners. So I was showing Yuffie,
What's your name? Wahab, say hello. You got about 100,000 people. Hi guys, how you guys doing? How many followers? 220,000 followers I got.
220,000. How come all these dudes have so much more people than me? Everyone go out there and start spam. You know, go on other people's streams, maybe. I don't know. Like, we need to get as many people as possible. We need to make it happen. I showed you my backpack, how it holds the batteries in the middle of it and comes out with the cable. It can also put the GoPros up on the sides.
The gifts just keep flying and flying and flying. Woo! We got so many people here representing. But this is what it's all about. It's all about a peaceful protest. It's all about love. Just do the right thing. That's the key.
I'm too bad. Maybe that's it. Shit, I don't know.
Do the right thing.
Welcome to Here's What's Wrong with Your Generation.
Here comes the full crowd. Hold on, here it comes. Just in case you just joined on, this is your boy Midnight. We got a lot of people joining on right now. You got a lot of people joining in right now. It's amazing. If you just joined, we are on the corner. Someone just gave me a TikTok live chalkboard or something. I don't know what that was, but that was pretty cool. Woo! We are now by Grand Central Station.
To Ric Flair.
We've been doing a lot of walking today. They are everywhere. The protesters are everywhere. We got worlds being sent to me. We got TikTok notes being sent to me. We got hearts above my head and crowns above my head. We got gifts. We got roses. We got everybody supporting.
That's what I want your goal for everyone in here to be. Let's get me, how many do I got? 13,000 followers? 12,000 followers?
That people want
12,412. Let's get up to 13,000. That's what we want to do. Start getting your brother, your cousin's brother.
And happiness.
Woo!
It's all about the kids.
LT, I think you have a very good point.
I'd like
there.
to have 12,000 followers.
It's all about the moms. So many
I got,
people.
I don't know.
So many people got
What do I have?
unnecessarily hurt this week.
I don't remember.
Unnecessary. In 2023, still dealing with this shit, which I don't know why.
I would just take 1,000.
Slap that link like an ocean money.
Say hello. All right. Hey, 150,000 people.
God, man. I didn't think I would hate any shriek more than Black Lives Matter. But shrieking women, shrieking free, free, free Palestine, it's pretty damned obnoxious.
It's amazing. All the kids, all they want to do is be heard. Anyway, it's your boy Midnight. If you're just joining on, we are in we're by Grand Central Station right now. I got money being thrown
Is
at me.
that a different one to you?
I got money being thrown at me. I got roses being thrown at me. I got all kinds of gifts. I got hearts being thrown at me. I got gummy bears and roses and TikToks and all kinds of things. You guys are amazing. Bro, more money's being thrown.
That's gross, Michael.
I appreciate the support on this TikTok live.
How much would you pay for a YouTube play button? I don't know, man. I'd rather earn it.
Right now. It's incredible.
Because you still gotta buy the damn thing, I think, after you get it.
No, you can hover over.
We just got an announcement today. Unfortunately, that Lebanon has now got involved. It's a second country now. So
Oh, look, the World War III is actually beginning even further, as I mentioned. Oh, imagine that.
Let's just pray for peace. We got the whole NYPD following me right behind. We love these guys. They're amazing. They're working their asses off. I want to protest for overtime pay for NYPD. Anyway, it's incredible what's going on here. This is like, I've never seen stuff like this before. So, all right, we got a lot of people from a lot of places joining us. Woo-wee. We're in New York City. We're in Times Square. Oh no, actually not Times Square. We are in Grand Central Station. Everybody's protesting peacefully. It's incredible. Oh, let's see, we've got
everybody Wang Chung tonight.
Stop joining. It's amazing. We got roses coming through. We got hearts coming through. We got all kinds of gifts coming through. Everybody's celebrating and everybody's appreciating Midnight's TikToks. I love it. This is not just mine. This is ours. This is ours together.
Ours.
We are a family on this unity. We are going to take back our country, starting with this platform right here.
Oh.
Midnight 1, 2, 3 is going to take back with your support and your help. We are going to take back our country. We're going to get rid of the Biden administration. We're going to get rid of
I'm okay with that.
Vice president that we have. I don't even know her name anymore because she never shows up to anything. It's amazing.
Cack-a-lot.
Woo! And then all we're looking at right now is people that just want peace.
Cack-a-lot Harris is the word you're looking for,
sir.
sir.
Families protected. They want open borders. They just don't want what's going on in the last 3 days or 4 days. That's why everyone's all upset and angry. It's terrible. We got more. We got worlds coming. We got hearts coming.
More, Tio, more.
Kids coming everywhere. It's all about the children. It's all about the kids. It's all about the women. Because without our mommies, we're nothing. Without our babies and without our mommies, as a man, might as well throw myself in the ocean. So for all the moms out there that are fighting and all the moms taking care of those kids, and I know it's a hard job, it's not easy. Okay, it's something that
Jesus,
I probably
Dennis.
fail at. Anyway, let me show you what else is going on. We got the gifts just keep flying, man. Oh, we're coming up. They stopped now on the corner of Madison and 42nd Street. Hold on, let me flip the camera.
I've heard enough of his mouth. We will hear other mouths. We will hear other things as they come out.
This is literally across the street from the UN, so I gotta go up and around.
We will hear other things as they come out.
Yeah, I agree.
Got on the scooter. I can't ride the scooter over here.
Anyways, everybody Wang Chung tonight as we're hanging out.
I want to go around. What the fuck?
Everybody Wang Chung. I don't know why that damn song stuck in my head. I apologize because all you're gonna have to hear me sing it while I try to wash it out of my brain.
Yo, the UN's literally across the street. I gotta go around. They're not gonna let me through.
Just say you're seeking asylum and run over there. What's the worst that's gonna happen? Everybody Wang Chung.
There she goes again. Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
Stop sexually harassing that poor woman. You creep.
See all the NYPD on duty. Look at this. Look at this. Bing, 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 bing. Look at this. Look at this. Look at all the NYPD hanging out. Look at this. Look how much money the city's spending on this. Look at this. Look at all this money right here. Look at this. Damn, bro. Damn, these cops are loving this right now.
I got the audio turned up in the background for both Gaza.
I'm cutting over, fuck it. Ain't over yet, I'll tell you that right now. Yo, somebody give me an ETA. What time is it in New York City? It's got to be at least 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock.
You literally have a device that tells time in your hand, you jackass.
Oh, I gotta get my fucking charger. God damn it.
What do you mean, what time is it in New York? There's a giant clock on one of those fucking buildings.
Holy shit. God damn, bro. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm cutting around real quick. Fuck it, be quick to... I gotta grab my charger, man. Hold on a second, guys. Hold on.
Why is Joe Rogan streaming? I don't know.
Hang on a second.
That's South 41 or North 41? I see. 54, he's marking 55 EMS. 75 David, 845, 710, over top.
I think it's something to do with TikTok. I actually want you to do the portrait instead of the landscape. You know, because the app is retarded.
Sorry about that. Trying to get my charger. Here we go.
Don't say that. You're going to make me want Mediterranean food.
Look at that building. Look how sexy that building looks at nighttime.
Now he's sexually harassing the building. He just can't help himself. He's a pervert. Apparently these people do.
Cops everywhere over here. This is crazy. Alright, let's cut down this block. Let's see if it works. I don't know. Hopefully it does.
I mean, it's literally New York. You should be able to find your way around pretty easily. If you live there, anyways, I would assume.
If this don't work out, I'm cutting this live off, but it should. The UN is straight ahead. Yo, give me a ride.
I would love it. He's like, yo, give me a ride to the cop. And the cop turns around and is like, yo, eat a dick. You're like, damn.
but I'll check on advice for you.
2 minutes out.
Oh God, my oppression. My oppression, my nutrition. You're going to come into fruition.
I think I can cross. Nice. Looks like it.
Well, that's why he's got the camera pointing at his face and not at the, you know, giant freaking crowd that he's around, I guess. Pointed Steak, we've had action on and off. I don't know where Tio went. He was responding and now he's dead.
So here, we're on the side of the UN. The UN is right here, right across the street. Look at the drone, watch. Where is it? There's a drone. The UN is flying the drone out right now. There you go. Looks like it quieted down a little.
So everybody, next week, next Thursday, I probably will not be on. I have surgery.
Look at all the cops hanging out. Look at this.
Yeah, it'll probably be a really short appointment. All they're going to do is reach in there and rip out that bolt out of my leg. And then I go home. Should be a good time.
So mad I forgot the flashlight, but fuck me.
Yeah, I don't understand why he just doesn't throw everything in the backpack. Like when he heads out, like, hey, this is all the general bullshit I'm gonna need for the day. You know, like everyone's basic carry that they have.
Look how many cops are here. This is crazy. This is insane, bro. What a day. What a day over here.
Yeah, it's a titanium bolt in my leg I gotta get removed. It's kind of shoving in underneath my tendon and kind of hurts. Kind of want it out.
cops? What do you want me to charge them and spear them from behind? What are you out of your mind? There's like, what, 1,500 cops here? I'll get stomped out. I'll get beat down like crazy right now. Oh no.
Are you saying some random chatter wants you to hurt yourself? No, never.
Looks like they quiet down though. They're just making sure that they don't bum rush across the street to the UN.
Chat only ever has the best interest of people at heart.
Look, they pulled out the bus today, the mobile command center they got going on. This whole area is on lockdown right now. Crazy.
The hell is going on with his audio?
I'm just waiting for like a fight to start or something. I don't know. I feel like something's gonna go down.
I mean, he's probably right. People are kind of itching to beat ass out there.
He's got all those zip ties ready to lock people up. Damn, you know how much this city's spending right now? Look at them hanging out in the car. Look at them.
Yeah, it's almost like a terrorist group was like, hey, we want to come and like kill a bunch of you. And New York was like, maybe because we've had a terrorist attack before, we should take this somewhat seriously. Could be wrong, but maybe we'll just, you know, think about doing something about it.
Look at this. On the west side, east side over here. It's nice over here. You guys got any food in there? We're hungry. No food? Mobile command. What are you guys doing there? You got like the drones and everything, right? All the TVs? That's those guys, yeah. Nice. Alright, man, you guys be safe. I was hoping it was a cater truck. Some food for press, you know? Crazy day.
Silver tips. Are you hunting werewolves?
Well, it's quiet down now. I'm not gonna stay here much longer. I'm gonna start heading out. We'll walk past the UN. They're not letting them through, so.
Teflon coated?
I'm getting hungry too.
The dick.
It's not a BML protest, yo. Brooklyn War's going on. No, it's not a Black Lives Matter protest. It's that whole Israel Palestinian protesting.
Oh, it's the start of World War III. It's fine. It's fine. You don't gotta really know what's going on in the world. It's all right.
Fan, what's up, bro? Cop can junkie, hello. Fat daddy, what's up? Yeah, I walked like miles. I'm done. My legs are beat.
Happy 420 for those smokers and tokers.
That's what I'm talking about, crazy. You already know. I'm ready. I'm already going. I'm already going, pal. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. It's kind of quiet, though. They're all dying out. Look at the drone right above my head. Look at this.
Maybe you look suspicious. Is that The Rock? He's way too white to be The Rock.
Yeah, I'll be on in a minute. As soon as I get done writing.
He's the clear.
How the drone looks? Can I see how the drone looks from up there? Well, there. I don't know. You don't know? Pretty cool. I want to see how it looks from up there. I want to see if it'll let me see. Boss, can I see how it looks from up there? Can I see how it looks? I can check it out. Can I walk? I just want to see. Oh, that's pretty cool. You can zoom in and everything, right? How far does it go? Can you be able to fly like over there if you wanted to? Oh, yeah? Nice. You want to let me step over, but it actually looks pretty cool.
Hey, why don't you fuck off so I can do my job, buddy?
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. That was right above my head. How you doing? I need a drone. I want to get one.
Kaboom! And number 4.
Oh. Red light, buddy. I would fly the drone over there to see what's going on. I don't know why he's keeping it over here. I don't get it.
He's one of those people that I never believed in abortion until I saw him.
Look at these nice buildings at nighttime. I love it over here. It's beautiful.
You should call him a fed ass.
Be nice to live in one of these high rises, huh? How you fucking doing?
I thought this is Brooklyn Audit.
Hold on a second. I gotta look at a text real quick. Hold on. Sorry about that. I had to answer that real quick. No, I had to answer a text real quick. Sorry. I'm on Do Not Disturb. Only a few people allowed to get through, so I had to answer that. I apologize. We're back.
Alright, now that's done. Where are we at?
Oh, here, say hi. I don't. Ask me if he's still there. I don't even know what.
It's a hard topic, my man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just
Currently,
here to show the coverage.
it's Chris.
I don't want to get involved with all that.
Hey, Chris, are you here?
Here too. Look at this. We got the FBI hanging out. Listen, I'm not getting involved with all that. I'm just here to show the coverage. Give you guys live coverage of what's going on. I don't want to get into all that chit chat gibberish about this, about
Actually,
that.
it's relatively quiet considering.
You know what I want, honestly?
The day of jihad.
Just to be peaceful.
Yeah. Well, there was
You get world peace with the knife.
murder.
Stop hating each other.
I want to hear a kaboom.
Guys that get to work already.
Yeah, I mean, a couple of people died. Somebody got stabbed in France. Teacher got stabbed. Watch that happen. That was pretty gruesome. And in China, an Israeli
Again,
diplomat.
he's too stupid to realize
got
what's
stabbed.
going on and why there's cops out there today, is he?
This nonsense. There you go. They're ending it. That's it. Everyone going home. Look, now they're giving.
Yeah, I didn't anticipate any cells going off today. I think they just wanted to get a temperature for the mood of the savage. Oh, not wait, no, the supporters out there.
Hold on.
Yeah, no, I think when they decide to pop something off and the cells go off, it's not going to be a day that we expect. It's like they're not going to announce. They're not going to announce it.
Everyone's leaving. I don't know. It's getting quiet out here now.
Hear that, Teal? Getting quiet. Time to move to Chicago.
Yeah,
Ralph
hopefully
McGrath,
he'll go
Chicago,
see.
Illinois, 60652.
I'm being lazy. I'm riding off
I got
of
some subliminal messaging that is stuck in
Wolfie's feed tonight.
every 90s kid's head.
I got a couple other ones, but I'm just low energy.
Ask him if
It is almost 4 a.m. and
Yeah, so Jim Jordan's going to be the next Speaker of the House, right? Supposedly.
Off?
Hopefully.
Off?
That's the latest that we know about. But, you know, things could change.
You're right about that, Vince.
Yeah, I expected a little more. I expected more fires and things in the United States.
Yeah, I mean.
But the West Coast still hasn't popped off yet. and-
I guess I care more about George Floyd.
Yeah, well, there's there are a lot of people out there, but Europe's way further gone than we are.
They're in groups. They're in groups just hanging out. That's it.
Hope you've got your guns cleaned, oiled up.
Get them to work.
Welcome, welcome if you're watching
It's not like fucking 20 cops here. It's
the world melt with us.
How many we got right here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20. We got 20 in this corner. So
Hit the
20,
button.
40, 60.
You know what to do. Smash it, man. Smash
Some
it.
jihadi's gonna come by and
Smash it.
snag him in a second.
Between across the street. Between across the street, the guy flying the drone. You know how much this guy makes probably flying the drone?
What? No.
Forget about it. This guy over there flying the
Probably over there licking somebody's taint that we know of and don't really like too
Ian.
much.
Stamik, yeah. We got over 1,000 fucking cops here today.
Oh,
This guy's uploading stuff.
oh.
Get anything good?
You mean Ian from Tim Pool Show? So he's consuming, huh?
Confirmed. Everybody thinks he's a douchebag here in this area.
Be laying in bed all day.
Man, I am
Sitting on the
tired.
floor like a homeless person.
That stuff is good. Relaxing tea. You want another one? Say, yes, sir, may I have another? I love it when she says that.
That funny feeling.
All right. Gotta make some more sleepy
You know what it
tea.
is? He had to go take a shit, and then when you hold it for too long, you no longer have to take a shit. That's what's going on.
Oh, that was nice. Nice sentiment.
Fucking drones.
Oh, that's better. We'll just shut his mouth up for a second. We'll go to Mr. Clean over there.
I'm gonna sit down. We're gonna talk to you here.
All right.
So, the good news is
Gargoyle, more tea.
There is no
is
good
that we had a
news.
very successful TikTok live. You guys are still banging out flowers and.
Okay, never mind. Like, the minute he started talking, I decided, nope.
Oh,
What's that guy
his
looking
eyes
at?
were closed.
Found
Like,
an explosive device? What the hell? What's going on over there?
He's looking to try and relax.
Oh,
doesn't look very cool.
all right. Let's get rid of him.
We need to make a bed up there for the cats.
Hi, chat. How are you? Same shit, different day. There should be stuff happening all over the country for, you know, the jihadi day of revolution or whatever the hell dumb shit it was supposed to be.
Larry.
Where's the big explosions that were all promised to us today? It's supposed to be our day of reckoning.
All right, so yeah, there's a lot of shit going on the screen. Apparently, and I don't know if the feed up in the top left is live.
Yes, program those
but
comedians.
Northern Ramallah checkpoint. There's just a lot of mayhem going on there.
Lebanese border.
You want your money back?
I think it's near the Lebanese border.
Well, I can't give you his money back from him,
And,
Thomas. I'm sorry, buddy.
Wolf is
How much money
covering
did you give him and why?
what's going on up to my top, well, to your top right. And New York City, we had protests all over the city. They're just marching around like crazy. Nothing really.
All we got was more BLM screaming. That's kind of
violent
like
popped
mounted
off.
up to you, didn't it?
And in the bottom right corner, we got the eye over. Let me see. It's a Gaza live feed, real-time HD camera. So
Took extra
haven't seen
ammo,
too
John.
many
I have it
explosions.
bolted to my chest right
but that's
now.
basically what's going on. And Wolf's looking around to see if he
10K?
can find some stuff in Chicago, because Chicago
Why would you
was
give
kind
him
of randy.
10K? But come and watch me.
But Europe was
I'm
really
very
ugly
confused.
today. Rome, not looking good. France, not looking good. Austria.
Oh, but Hungary,
Hey, Larry.
Japan, and Poland are.
Yeah, amazingly enough, Hungary, Japan, Poland, no problems. I don't
I'm
know. What do
strapped
they
so
have
I
in
don't
common?
get clapped. That is right.
Less Muslams. Yeah. Better immigration control. What a thought. So that's the basic synopsis of what's going on there.
I want an
if that
earth-shattering
helps.
kaboom.
All right, I'm gonna go make some tea water. I'll leave you to it.
Were you muted?
You're not muted. You want to be muted?
I ain't give him no money. Hey, you're the one that said it. I was just confirming. Oh, why would you do that? The only thing I'd be really worried about is if you had some crazy bastards in your neighborhood who were like, "It's this time, my brother," and like start, you know, cutting people's heads off. That would be the thing I would be worried about. This is a 511 carrier. Yes, it is. It works very well. Fits really well too. Even has a nice strap handle back here in the back for if you get shot so your buddy can drag you away. Yeah. Living dead under your bed, that's sad. I don't know how I feel about that. They make a Kevlar banana hammock? I don't know if I need that. I mean, maybe. I do want children someday, and I don't really want to get shot in the pecker. So, I mean, the option, I guess, is there. My back plate is riding a little high, and my front plate's not as high up as it needs. I have to adjust it. I lost weight, and so it sits all funny. Safety first. That's right. Though my radio is not here, because my radio would be right here. But everything on there is pretty light. Everything else is on the belt, and anything beyond that's in the backpack. Anything that's in the backpack's in the car. So the Marine I know is just like, hey, you need to be quick and agile. You don't want a bunch of shit weighing you down. And that'd be marksman. So I was like, all right. So he's like, this is what you should have on you. I'm good to go. I was like, all right, buddy.
Well, that's really good, man. I'm out in the deep woods of Maine, really far away.
That is right, as LT said.
But then again, we're probably going to be dealing with Chinese pouring across.
I mean, the only thing we got to get going, we got like most of our goals blown out.
Everybody's going to have to make a stand
more likes would be great. 300 likes would be awesome. We want to hit that. What else can we do? We can do new members. We only got 0 members instead of 10. As far as the bar goes, that thing got blown out super early. Like, I was like, holy crap. Like, damn, you guys are awesome. So, no complaints for me. No complaints for me whatsoever. It's been a good day. Yeah, I'm waiting for the kabooms. The earth-shattering kabooms. And all my music's off? Has my music been off this whole time? I think it has. I didn't even see it up on my thing. Oh, there we go. Bye, Peckerhead. That something doesn't get used enough. The term Peckerhead. If you're going to cuss someone out tomorrow, do that for me, please. 40 more likes to get over 300, or I can't do math right now. But let's get 40 more. That's great. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. Helps me out. Helps me out. Helps you out. It helps Bingo Bango Tango out. I want you all to give a good insult tomorrow. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Grant. Yeah, I'll put that video up. It's very me.
Talking about this war, whose side we're taking, what's happening. But here's my primary concern.
Good call, Grant.
Getting American hostages back. That should be the center focus for every American asset right now. I come on here every night as an anchor and give you the news, but before all that, for 9 years, I kicked in thousands of doors, and I called in a lot of airstrikes in countries that hate us. So I'm going to tell you what it's going to take to get our people back. A month ago, Biden sent a message to the world that each hostage is worth about $1 billion. That's what the global takeaway was from his recent prisoner exchange with Iran. That's not lost on Hamas either. So those hostages are multi-purpose, though. Hamas militants know that if they have hostages, Israel, and especially America, will be less likely to take out whole city blocks until we can confirm where our people are. And this is where our intel community comes in. You can have all the SEALs, Delta, planes, bombs, carriers, or whatever you want, but until you know where to direct those resources, it's useless. Like I have friends that I've served with that are now in this community that I've spoken to. They're really good at what they do. But the only
$1 trillion
is killing bad guys, breaking their stuff, and getting our people back. Hamas just lit a fire they can't put out. These fanatic savages say they're going to die for their ideology. Well, consider your invitation accepted. You know, I generally don't have a lot of good things to say about the Biden administration, but I think they're at least making the right move to start here. Activating SOCOM, our SEALs, Delta guys, to go get our people. I think that's the right move. But let me tell you how this is going to play out in real life, because it's not a video game. You have heavily armed opposition barricaded, obviously, with the same weapons we do, thanks to Biden leaving them in Afghanistan, by the way. The odds are about 10-1 against anyone going up against that. But our guys,
I think the eclipse is tomorrow.
18 hours a day, 7 days a week, 11 months out of the year to beat those odds. We're going to blow your door through the back of your house with enough C4 to make Wile E. Coyote jealous. We can secure an entire house in a matter of seconds, and most of these savages won't even get a shot off. This is what happens when you allow my fraternity to do our job. And these cowards think they're going to ambush on us on the way out. Let me introduce you to enough close air support to register on the Richter scale. That's our strength, not diversity. That is why we are back-to-back World War champions. When you unleash the dogs of war, we will get the job done. If Biden gives the green light to this, our people are coming home. Hamas's only decision is how many of them are willing to die before they do that. But Here's what every warfighter wants to know right now. The people jockeying up in the middle of the night, carrying out these orders, need to know that politicians have our backs on the ground. Period. Full stop. There may be collateral damage, and I don't want to see these waffle politicians turning on the very people that they just sent into harm's way to go get our people. If our troops need to drop a building to stop some incoming fire, I want that soft-handed,
Thank you very much, Drew, for the $5 dues.
a medal, not a court-martial from some armchair analyst quarterback. Analysts write papers on stuff they read about stuff that I did, so you better listen to me on this one, because some of the people you might send are my friends.
Druniverse has just tipped $5.
They sent me in to get a guy that killed thousands, some of which were Americans. And they court-martialed us for war crimes when we did. For capturing a terrorist who hung and burned American contractors. The same people who have our citizens had our people in Iraq have these people now. That's who we're going to get. And I'm talking to you in D.C. You better check that bleeding heart at the door, especially you Democrats. This war, though, it's not bound for distant shores. Our borders have been wide open for the last 3 years. We airlifted tens of thousands of people out of Afghanistan that were brought here. Many of them, we have no idea who they were. New York has now elevated its threat level, and the leader of Hamas just called for a global day of jihad this Friday. So how about this? How about you come meet me and my people face to face, not from your bunker on your anonymous YouTube channel. You want to conduct your jihad here in my backyard? Who do you think you're talking to? We're Americans. We don't live in fear. We have risen to every challenge over the last 250 years. Our president may be a houseplant, but do not underestimate the reality that we own half the world's firearms, many of which are in the hands of over 20 million plus able-bodied veterans that wouldn't hesitate to drop someone for trying to harm our families. You want to mess around in my house? About to find out.
Yeah, that's where I need Marksman in here. Then he can give his own version of that. He's probably doing something gay like having a job. How dare he? How dare he? Alright, I think we got more than enough feeds going on in that area. Should be something going on live. Something schmuckaroos. Well, just for Marksman. Oh, there he is now.
Oh my God. We've got nothing but black Gaza Strip all over the screen now. Yeah.
Marksman, do you want to give your own version of a speech?
Oh yeah, there's no electricity in the
yours?
Gaza Strip. That explains it. And I guess there's no gas getting in there, no water. Gotta shut off the internet tomorrow.
Dreamers donated $5 through Super Chat.
Yeah, we were wondering. We don't know whether Elon's going to get involved with Starlink.
This is the beginning.
We're on Starlink. We are brought to you by Starlink.
At least helps with the rhetoric and past losers.
Life lost to Hamas. We deny the kids. We deny the beheading. We do not recognize that. We do not agree with that, of course.
What's
we
that?
do not agree with killing civilians or
Yeah, I
any
don't
of
know.
that.
It's his time. Maybe he needs to go out.
We think the sides are imbalanced. The media is saying that, it is
These people are
Palestine's
brainwashed,
fault.
man.
It is Hamas's
These
fault. But
these
we
people,
think
these unibrowed people,
really, they've been oppressed for so long.
they're fed nothing but misinformation and lies. Most of these guys that get interviewed,
It's okay. Marksman's also giving me a septic tank. So the money we're now...
they don't even know. They don't even know that a bunch of Israelis were slaughtered. They don't know that 250 concert goers got slaughtered. Hey, Mailman Farms in the house. Good to see you. We're just
Oh, thumbs up is enough. Someone screenshot that.
enjoying Jihad Day.
The world come to their senses and stand up up for what is right and justice. I really do.
Thank you so much.
Kind of mild here today, really,
You spoke to this, but
in this country.
I'm thinking that you're against the U.S. giving money to Israel.
Oh yes, of course. I'm against any support from the U.S. to Israel.
We're just enjoying a little bit of our yogi tea. Yeah.
Enjoy dinner, loves.
It's got like kava root and all sorts of goodies in there.
They're so
Make
in
it
there,
nice
they're
and
just sitting
calm.
on their ass.
I need some with all the horrors that we've
Is
been
that a
watching and
child
looking at
saying
all
that?
day
What the hell?
for the last few days. Terrible. It's terrible. Evil is on the march, man.
Oh God, that is a child telling about killing Jews. Ugh. That's some bad taste.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing a show in the morning. I'll be posting it tomorrow. On
See?
putting a biblical lens on all of this that's going on. Because with all the Twitter traffic that I've seen going on, and I have never seen the right so divided as it is now, or just the internet in general. Everything is fractured.
Did you take a big boy poopy? Is that what you're trying to say?
And there's a whole lot of coexist, can't we all just get along going on out there? And I don't think people understand the God of the Bible very well. Excuse me. And like it or not,
Jewish kid out there being like,
it's the only way to make sense of what's going on.
I'll be like, that's
Right?
bad too.
There is an epic battle going on between good and evil. There's no question about that.
What's wrong with you?
And you can point to sinful men on the good side and say, well, there's bad people on both sides. No. There's sinful men on one side.
We got to look at
Perhaps.
the
I mean, we've all
Muslim
sinned and
nation
fallen
teaching
short of
their
the
kids
glory of
about
God.
killing all the Jews. That's,
But one
that's
side is a vengeful, angry,
the thing, I
murderous,
guess.
enraged,
You know how I feel about
brainwashed. I don't know.
You know,
perhaps
there's a lot of
biblical,
stuff
genetically speaking,
that is in the school they should be teaching
inclined to
either.
violence.
Like every time I read some article about
And we were talking
teacher
about
gets fired
earlier
for playing grab ass a student, and you're like, the fuck's wrong with you?
that the average age of, the average intelligence of the Palestinians in the Gaza Strip is 67. That is barely functional, right?
You should know that already. We've been doing this for many years.
Tater, come.
Come here, Tater. Annoying little dog. He probably wants some water.
I did. I gave him water.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, that's where he was when I was barking.
So what's going on now? Yeah, so without that biblical overlay, and also understanding that God hates things, and when he hates them, and he created them, he has the power to destroy them, and he has the right to destroy them. And he's going to do it, and God uses both sides to accomplish his purposes. Just like Assyria, he used Assyria as the rod of his anger to punish Israel. And then immediately held the Assyrians responsible for their proud and haughty hearts after they had accomplished his purpose coming against Israel, and took out his wrath upon the Assyrians. And so God is one who righteously hates things. And if he decides that a group of people has to die, like, I don't know, all the Canaanites, then he does that. And he uses people to accomplish his purposes. He always has. And you can argue all day long whether or not Israel is Israel. Right? Not all Israel is Israel. But Romans 10 tells us that God has a plan for Israel. and all of Israel will be saved. And presumably, many of those will be Jews in national Israel. But first, again, you just have to get the concept that if God hates something, he's willing to destroy it. I mean, just look at the flood, right? He destroyed every single man, woman, and child on the planet, including babies, little babies. And it's funny that we grow up, and we grow up in the nursery, and we have these cartoon versions of these big boats. Yeah, the church nurseries. And, well, everybody's seen them, right? You just go Google it, and you'll get a whole bunch of animals with their heads sticking out of a boat. But they don't show the drowning babies outside. They kind of skip that part. But that's a truth of the Bible. And when you read through the Old Testament, as a saved person, you have to come to the realization that God ordered Israel and soldiers to do some very, very nasty things. Now, you could turn around and say, well, they did nasty things too, so, it's all, everybody just needs to coexist and get along. No. Well, one people is favored by God, and the other one, for some reason, is a foul stench in his nostrils, more so than we are before we get saved in Christ, right? And when God wants to destroy something, he'll do it. And then also just understanding that there's prophecy going on here, right? Things are unfolding, and Christ is on his way back. And so you got to overlay these things over the top of it to understand that war is necessary. There is a time and a place for war. There's a season for peace, and there's a season for war. And you just can't expect evil to outright attack and start basically a world war, a holy war. Look, they're coming for the Christians. They're coming for us. They're telling us they're coming for us. Israel is the little Satan, and we're the great Satan. We should believe them, right? And fuck their freedom fighting, okay? You can't just say, you can't arbitrarily say, well, it just depends on your perspective whether they're freedom fighters or terrorists. No bullshit, they're terrorists. And they're evil. And they're the seed of Ishmael, right? Not Isaac. And they're supposed to be a warlike people. And they are. These people haven't been at peace over there forever since the Muslims, religion grew. And they hate each other. This group of Muslims hates that group of Muslims. The Sunnis hates the Shiites. And then you got your Houthis and the Coochies and all of them over there. They're just all, they're very just angry, warlike people. And very backward and not particularly intelligent. But apparently intelligent enough to pull off a pretty sophisticated attack on Israel, coordinated attack. Smart enough for that. But you can't reason with a side that intends to drive you into the sea. They don't want compromise. They're not willing, right? They want total victory. And this is it. They're launching the final strike, against the Western world. They think it's time to move. We're weak. We're all weak. And this is just growing, and it's going to continue to grow every day. And we can bitch and whine all we want on Twitter and YouTube and say, the industrial complex, and the war machine, and the oil, and all this stupid shit that you hear. I mean, it's just all a bunch of bitching and whining from a bunch of sons of bitches that ain't going to be able to do nothing about it, right? None of us are going to be able to stop this from happening. Wheels have been set in motion. What am I going to do? Influence 10, 12 people? To do what? Right? to protect yourself and get right with God. That's what I'm able to do. Hey, if I can save 10 souls, man, whoo, that's a lot. That's 10 times infinity. That's excellent. That's
But
good.
have a gun just in case.
Yeah, have a gun just in case. You got to check this tea out, man. You want some stress relief? This is not. I'm not kidding.
Kava.
Yeah, kava, yogi tea. Good shit, man. Send your ass off to La La Land. All natural. It's got some really awesome root in there. It's got mild psychoactive effects, and it works. I mean, I was feeling kind of rough after reading today. I was just feeling a little lumpy. You know, it's kind of man. I had a couple of cups of this stuff, man.
Same stuff that's in psychedelic water.
Yeah, psychedelic water. Yeah, except it's way cheaper because they don't ship the water. So hang on, let me go maintenance the dog. It's all right.
Yo, did you update your passport? Because we're sending you over to Israel. He was just telling me how all these other journalists died as I'm telling him, like, he's going to be going over there. Tio, I'm not sure what if you're understanding this fully, buddy. Well, we need to get live footage there, Lindsay, and so we're going to send them out there.
This would be a good sound. I hope they can sleep real well. All night going.
Oh, yes, they have it all on camera when they got hit.
And a dog.
Though I don't know why they were targeted. Or at least well, I could assume why, I guess. Well, okay, even the car, I don't know why he's targeted. See, now you get it. Now, see, it changes your mind. You're like, oh, I see it's going further for us. Well, I guess he needs to leave in the morning. The White House has stated regarding the killing of a journalist and the wounding of several others southern Lebanon by an Israeli artillery shell earlier tonight. The work that journalists do is fought with risks, and today's incident is a reminder of that. Larry, thank you very much for $5 reduce. You stay safe too, buddy.
So yeah, where the hell was I? Yeah, if you don't have a biblical worldview,
Larry, thanks again,
Larry
buddy.
the Scrapper Guy has just tipped $5.
this ain't gonna make no sense
Larry
to you
the
at all.
Scrapper Man.
Right? Not a bit.
So I was thinking I'm gonna auction the bolt off for my leg.
Oh, he got the bolt out of his leg.
You could own a piece
He's gonna
of it.
auction off the bolt out of his leg from when he broke his leg.
Clone it with me.
He had a pin in his leg or something.
Really?
Yeah, I guess. So, yeah, I'm gonna get the hardware taken out of my leg too. Maybe I'll do the same. I got a big old titanium rod all the way through my thigh. Snapped that femur into 3 or 4 pieces. Shattered it, actually.
Are you a necromancer? Are you
Hence
looking
the
for
rod.
new things in your vault? U.S. Representative Jim Jordan, who won the Republican nomination to lead the House of Representatives on Friday, has voted against most aid to Ukraine as in a fight with Russian invasion. Told reporters he would object to further aid if he became speaker. Huh.
Yep. Jim Jordan just announced that he's going to poo-poo caca on further aid to Ukraine if he becomes Speaker of the House. Yay!
God.
I am so tired. I think 140 billion is enough.
Yeah, right.
Where's he going to invest that
we're
says
broke.
Tio on it? People are going to be really confused.
So I don't know. I think this thing up in the top left-hand corner is looping. I don't think there's anything really going on there. Fire doesn't ever get bigger, you know. Some of these live streams, kind of a ripoff. You go in there and you find out you're watching something, and then it's like, oh, it's not live. It's just looping from before. Kind of bites.
Yeah, no, they were the
I'll look
camera
for
people.
something
There's
else.
a bunch of different videos of it. It's pretty brutal. I'm not going to show it because YouTube would be very unhappy with that.
Oh, it's the DC vigil. Man, I still can't believe all this stuff going on. And one of the guys was in for 1,000 days. He's just been in. 1,000 days.
Oh, yeah, there definitely needs to be an audit, Chemo.
Man, it's amazing. It's all quiet right
Told you I'm
now.
not going to tell you where I put the money.
I'm surprised
Why do
there
you
isn't
all these
anything
new
going
houses?
on the
Go to hell, Americans. What's up, Anthony?
West Coast. Let me put in a search term.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the one who died or if they probably just ended up amputating him. I mean, war zones are no place you want to be. They're horrible.
Yeah, see, it says Israel
Next
versus
time Mark
Palestine
Gonzalo, I'll
live
tell you about when he was
news.
in Ukraine a few months ago.
But when you see it, it's light. But yet, I know it's the middle of the night in Europe. Aren't they 7-8 hours ahead, something like that?
Yeah, it's like 3 or 4 in the morning, so yeah. It'll still be dark.
Yeah.
This CNN news.
Yeah.
Teal can link it in chat,
A
sure.
lot of stuff like that.
Teal, you
Yeah,
wanna drop
and
those links
that's what I'm
of,
saying. It's a ripoff. It's not live. It's previous footage.
Of the people that got injured.
Footage.
And Soviet Russia leg feels you. And sometimes amputates you too.
Bryant Park. Well, we could always look up Kensington Park. Watch the
Are all the
zombie.
protests gone
Watch
away?
the zombies. I can't find anything.
If Tio doesn't drop it, I'll have Grunt drop it or someone. Well, my mods will drop it in there. Yeah, I think that one's dead, right? The fuck was that? I have no idea how many Americans are dead. Hello, Crackalacken.
Oh, God. Here we go.
It's actually Gaza. I forgot to change it. It was Portland earlier. I wish that was Portland, though.
All right, let's do this.
Protest ended. Vicodin. It's just they get bored. Most of them are out there, you know, doing their thing, bitching and moaning. And, yeah. Jared dreams of being a clam. Thank you, Grunt, for posting that. Yeah, there wasn't much going on. People out there yelling, screaming. There might be more that pops off later. It is still kind of early, especially on the West Coast. It's only 5 o'clock here. 22. That's too many.
Mm-hmm.
25. Oh, it's getting up there. What's up, Tumbleweed?
As my guitar gently weaves.
Tumbleweed.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. This makes me feel better about myself. No, I mean, you know, I'm kind of a wreck. I'm a mess, but, you know, but for the grace of God, there go I,
okay,
right?
that got up there quick. I mean, 27's a little
just
too many,
depressing,
unfortunately.
man. Yeah, I mean, I've been to some skanky places in my life.
That's way too many people.
But I never got
One is
stuck
too
in
many.
any of them. You know what I mean? But this is bullshit. This is progressive policies,
I do
right?
not
This
like
stuff,
that,
man.
Sam,
These people should be in an institution. They should be in drug rehab.
I know they're supposed to
They
be
should be
sending in
arrested if
some,
they use drugs in the open air.
Door kickers in soon to go rescue Americans.
Wow. Yeah, it's a shithole. It's a third world country. It's worse in many ways. You know, other countries don't allow zombies to stand in the street. Yeah. Our country isn't compassionate at all to allow this kind of stuff to go on. Liberal policies are not compassionate. Liberal policies create this. These people are better off in jail. They get 3 squares. They get supervised. Right? They are.
I hope you are doing well.
And you know, it still amazes me that we have prison systems that they can't stop drugs from getting in.
Well, hello, Tim.
That you put people in a prison and that you can get as many drugs as you want. Feels like outside. It's crazy. And I mean, you know, I know that people sneak them in their butts and all that kind of stuff, but maybe then they shouldn't be allowed to come in. They should be out, just hi, glass, that's it. You know? I don't know. I think a lot of our problems are pretty straightforward and easy to solve. We just don't have the political will to do it.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if they, you know, mess with him a bit. He's kind of an annoying asshole, but...
You know...
Dual passport.
I've thought many times about going down and evangelizing the people in Portland. But I'm literally to the point now where...
Blast big booms were located in an area...
It's dangerous. Physically dangerous.
Around the intelligence tower west of the Gaza City.
And... I don't know. Yeah, well, they're single-handedly destroying everything. Right? Welfare state, no good. No. All of this is a coordinated effort to cripple the United States, make it weak. overwhelm the welfare system, collapse the country. It's all, what is it, Howard and Piven, is that it? Piven and, yeah, Howard and Piven. Cloward and Piven, I think it's Cloward. Cloward, yeah. Yep, that, and Saul Alinsky, and,
Can we all start putting back on the riots or news or stuff in a second? Biden doesn't care about America.
Yeah. Yeah, it's working real well. Country's a shadow of what it used to be. It's kind of like a zombie. Used to be human. Not human anymore. Well, since we're East Coast and not West Coast, I don't think we're going to be up much later doing this. That's the one thing. During 2020, I was getting paid to sit at home by the government. And so I watched all the riots of 2020 and all the live streaming. Stayed up half the night to do it. We'd like be laying on the couch waiting for Portland to come online, watch them burn down the courthouse, or try to every night. And I could do it then. That was, you know, a few years back. I can't do it anymore, especially since the government don't pay me no more. I gotta work, and so I get tired, man. Get around 8 p.m. and you get 60 years old, you get like, it's getting kind of late, you know? And then, fortunately,
excuse me,
I haven't had the problem of the aged that I see many older people have. They go, well, I just can't sleep worth a shit anymore. Not me. I got no problem sleeping. None. Yeah, a little bit because of my bladder issues, but, you know, I got to get up a few times to pee. But other than that, man, I sleep like a baby. As long as I know where, you know, money's coming from the next 3, 4, 5 days, or that, you know, things looking good. Yeah, I sleep good. Sometimes I have to exercise a few demons. Morbidity, you know, middle of the night, waking up and thinking some stupid crap like, what if my dog dies? You know, dumb shit like that. Or worrying about something coming to my head that, you know, I can't
really
change
quickly,
anyway.
Let me turn all that down. The deployment of Carrier Strike Group 2, CSG-2, led by the USS Dwight Eisenhower, a Nimitz-class aircraft carrier consisting of 7 other surface ships, including 3 Ticonderoga class cruisers, the USS Filipina C, USS Monterey, the USS Villa Gulf, and the well as 4 Our Light Björk class guided missile destroyers, which includes USS Mitcher, USS Laboon, USS Mahan, USS Thomas Hudner, which was supposed to deport from
That's
Naval
a shit
Station
ton of
Norfolk
firepower.
today for the Mediterranean has been delayed in order to increase the readiness, the ship's peak combat efficiency. I know I butchered some of those names. I'm very sorry. A short time ago, the IDF attacked a Hezbollah target in northern Lebanon in response to infiltration in the unidentified vessels that were intercepted up in shooting that was carried out in an unmanned IDF aircraft.
Yeah, well, the way it's going, man, I don't know. I don't know if this planet has that many years left before Jesus comes back. But I don't know, man. Everything hurts when you get 60. You know, my hips are worn out, my shoulders are worn out, and
On the Brazilian one, however, you can imagine that it might be a little.
Yeah, it's like always operating at like a 2.5 level of pain that you sort of just shove into the background, ignore it. But some days are better than others.
Security Council members have until noon on Saturday to issue their comments.
I think I'd feel relatively okay if my my 4 major joints were addressed, mostly my hips.
Security Council again on Saturday.
Okay, Gabriel Elizondo, live for the UN there. Thank you.
Brazil, go home. You're drunk.
I'm not as cat-like in my movements as I used to be. I gotta face it, my ninja days are probably over.
It's also a priority for me to urgently address the humanitarian crisis in Gaza. In my direction, our teams are working in the region, including communicating directly with the governments of Israel, Egypt, Jordan, and other Arab nations and the United Nations to support.
I don't know, Lance. First thing I heard about it today.
For Hamas attack to help Israel.
When I take a day off, I don't do anything.
Can't lose sight of the fact.
I was in bed getting over my cold.
Honestly, I can't see past this election.
And Hamas's appalling attacks, and their suffering as a
I can't see past 12 months away. I can't see that far down the road either.
Perhaps most
really.
notable, this is one of the first times we've heard the U.S. President Joe Biden even speak about the Palestinians in any way other than to call them human shields. That's been the line out of his administration anyway. Now he's talking about the need to bring in humanitarian aid and that he's talking to people in the region. I think it's important to point out he is not saying that it is time for Israel to stop their complete siege.
Hey, MC, I very much appreciate that, good sir.
What they have laid out is sort of the floor for the behavior they expect the Israeli government.
I like when people share me out. Helps me out quite a bit. I appreciate it.
The laws of war, international law. Well, it is very clear.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys heard, but who was it that was it Qatar that said they're going to shut off the gas? Yeah, Qatar said they're going to shut off the gasoline to the world. I don't know if you heard that one.
War crimes only matter.
Yeah. If they don't stop, if the Israelis don't stop bombing Gaza, then yeah, they're just gonna turn them off. Starve the planet for fuel.
Which was denied.
It's not good. That's a major escalation, boys.
They have not explained at all why that
shit like that can make gasoline prices like double overnight.
Because it was denied. They already talked about why.
We're gonna see $10 north. I'm telling you, not just in California either. We're gonna see it here. Where are we at now? We're about $4, right? Yeah, $4 here in Maine. About.
Exactly, Jason. There you go. Why did they deny it? I don't know. But that's what happened. Portland is out, Alex. I had them up earlier, but I have no feeds of them.
Struck while covering the escalating tensions near the southern Lebanese border with Israel.
I don't know where Tio went.
Reuters cameraman Issam
Yeah, it happens to all of us, man, and it's really
a third U.S. Air Force
it's a very strange process, the aging process. We actually wrote a humorous book about it.
The Nevatim Air Base in southern Israel. They are on
my eyes have been actually fairly stable. I have to use the readers, but my astigmatism hasn't gotten worse, and I'm still using the same magnetism or whatever from quite a few years back, like a 1.75. It's not too bad.
Yeah, Egypt.
But what happened to me in the last 6 months is I lost all my muscle mass because I haven't been exercising enough, and I was eating carnivore.
To action.
And I lost a lot, even in my arms, which is my guns have been actually always my best feature, even my biceps, but mostly my ass. I lost my ass, and I lost my legs. I have chicken legs. It's really bad.
This is not the first time Israel has targeted journalists. Last year, Al Jazeera's Shireen Abu Akleh was shot dead by an Israeli sniper.
So I'm gonna have to figure out how to put that muscle mass back on and figure out how to do some
that goes back to
probably like weightlifting. I'm just gonna have to do some bodybuilding, and that's more challenging, I guess, at my age when you get older. I've never had problem putting on muscle ever, right? My thighs used to be like, man, I get on that thigh machine, boy, and start you know, doing this stuff, man. And man, I had big old thighs, right? And I always had a big ass my whole life too. I was self-conscious about it for a while. I had kind of a bit of a bubble butt going on for a guy. Not anymore. This shrunken ass. Kind of like, I don't know. It's weird.
Al Jazeera strongly condemns these repeated atrocities which previously led to the killing of
I don't know, man.
Before the war, Gaza was described as the world's largest open-air prison held on
I don't suppose we don't have any, do we?
Israel for 16 years. Most of the people
Yeah.
forced from their homes are Palestinians.
Yeah, none of this shit would be happening. We would have been state energy independent. Yeah. Or we would have been a hell of a lot. Oh, no. And on top of that, we're not digging it out of the ground. We're not refining it because we don't have any refineries. And then we deplete our strategic oil reserves. This was brilliant.
Foundation. So let's get those thumbs up, and then 10 members. We hit all of our goals.
Yeah, my dad did the same thing. He just shrunk, man, the last, number of years of his life. And so it seems to be I'm following in his genetic footsteps, right?
Let me know, buddy.
Just skinny. I mean, I'm like 10 pounds, 5 to 10 pounds skinnier than my high school weight, right? Because at least in the high school, I had all the muscle mass. But now, I get out of the shower and I kind of like look in the mirror and go, I look like a Holocaust survivor a little bit. I mean, I don't think it's unhealthy. Apparently, people that are, eat minimally, it's good for your health. So,
try changing your resolution. Make sure on 1080.
They've moved several times each. One of them wrote to us a heart-wrenching letter saying,
they've been assaulting fossil fuels. It's just an all-out war on fossil fuels. And then we got windmills out there that are freezing up, and we're dumping petroleum products on them to keep them from freezing, while using helicopters that burn aviation fuel to dump the shit on the. I mean, there's windmill garbage everywhere. They don't know what to do with it. I mean, I think we need to build a border wall with it, But I can't believe they can't use that shit for anything else, man. No. Nope. So, nobody in charge knows what the hell they're doing, and they don't do things to make things better, right? They're gonna get rid of the refrigerants now again. They're gonna attack refrigerants in the air conditioners, right? Terrible for the environment, right? We already changed away from Freon, but now we got to change another. They just want to take the air conditioners away. They want to make it so expensive to own them that you can't have them. And then the planet will be better because there'll be a lot less of them. And we'll all just be hot. No air conditioning for you, peasant.
I don't know, buddy. I also think it's weird that Hornady
they're just regulating everything else.
At their factory today.
And it's really transparent. And it's destroying the quality of life for everyone on this planet. This is going to take a generation, if not more, to fix. We will never see the prosperity. I won't in my lifetime. You're not going to get Donald Trump in office and all of a sudden the prices are going to come back down and all this stuff is going to reverse itself, man. They've done way too much damage. They've thrown way too many monkey wrenches into the gears, man.
Yeah, exactly.
And too many things have ground to a complete halt. Yeah, it's going to take a generation to fix all this.
Oh, wait, Lake City quiet pills? Or you mean the ammo factory in Lake City? That one blow up?
I'm getting tired. Uh-oh. Mama took her sleepy pill. I told you, man. We're almost done. It's Friday night. This was a big party for us tonight. Okay.
describing Israeli soldiers as trigger happy.
I think I'm gonna just check my feeds and call it a night. Get some rest, wake up, do it all over again tomorrow. Start swinging, right? That's all we can do. Pray like a madman. If you're a praying person, do so, Larry.
Yeah, tell Larry to
Live's got some stuff.
Yeah, subscribe, like, so you get notices when we go live. And I'll be doing a show tomorrow about well, how we all need to be overlaying this, man, God stuff in the Bible all over the top of this war to make sense of it. So you won't want to miss that.
Good old Calfield Live.
All right, guys.
Have a good night.
Have a good night. We love you. It's True Slinger, and we're going to be out. Thanks for subscribing.